morning and welcome to this live broadcast for the morning show where we're going to be discussing how to make your web stores more profitable with heat printing. I appreciate all of you joining me this morning. Hi, Robert. Thanks for commenting in. If you are joining me, feel free to comment in. We always love seeing where you're all joining from. And if you have any questions throughout the broadcast, feel free to type those in. I'll be visiting the comment section throughout the broadcast to answer any questions that you do have. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. All right, so you can constantly be in the know and updated with any new items and products and different information that we're constantly sharing. All right, so hi everybody commenting in. We have an excellent topic planned for you this morning, and not only is it geared around becoming more profitable with your web stores and some different applications that you're going to be able to utilize to grow more in this industry. Before we dive in deeply to our discussion, we do have some announcements. So we're going to start it off with this week's Look of the Week. So we actually selected 3, and our first one is by Laura Pellman, and she utilized glitter flake and patterns with this. So we have I really wanted to share this one because she paired it very nicely. She did the customization on the t-shirt and paired it with a buffalo plaid flannel there, which is highly trending in the industry now and just in fashion wear in general. All right, so I noticed a trend across a lot of our looks of the week that were submitted on our Facebook page over the weekend, and it's buffalo plaid being incorporated in a lot of different ways here. So you can see Suzanne did this one very nicely. She actually paired 2 CAD cut patterns together, the leopard pattern that we offer, and then our white and black buffalo plaid. So buffalo plaid is continuing to trend a lot, and we actually see it again in the third look of the week that was selected. So this was submitted by Kristen Crane, and these were with CAD cut patterns. She did a couple different ones there. I see the snowflake one down in the bottom right hand corner, and the buffalo plaid in the other 2, and she paired fashion film with this for these awesome looks for the holidays. So buffalo plaid is continuing to trend. We actually did an entire video about buffalo plaid and how people are incorporating that in different ways. So whether it's through the pattern and apparel or they're incorporating in their designs with our CAD cut patterns, it's something that's trending and really catching customers' eyes now. So it just increases that profit opportunity for you. So if that's not something that you're doing yet, it's something you can easily incorporate with our CAD cut patterns. If you want to submit your inspiration and some of the design ideas you have, you can do so every Saturday at the show and tell on our Facebook page or tag us on Instagram at Stahls Heat Printing. All right, so we're selecting those looks from both of those platforms. So whether you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can share them on those social platforms there. All right, now we do have some upcoming events. All right, so first we have our Workshop Wednesday, and that is coming up actually this Wednesday. So if you are going to be near any of the locations that are listed there on the bottom left-hand side, we are going to be doing Artwork 101 and 201 this Wednesday. So we're doing that in Arizona, California, Florida, Michigan, Texas, and Transfer Express in Ohio. All right, so if you haven't had a chance to join us in these Workshop Wednesdays, you guys come to the location and we go over these topics listed here. So this month is Artwork 101 and 201, where we dive into CADWorks Live and a lot more extensive training and how to build different templates and designs and graphics through that, and then also EasyView Designer. And then we also have a Stahls Texas open house, which is happening this Thursday. So if you haven't had a chance or actually don't know about our Irving location in Texas, we are doing an open house this Thursday, so feel free to stop in there, check out the location. We also have a warehouse there where you can pick up some of your heat transfer vinyl product or equipment. So that open house is going to allow some of you guys to go in and just kind of see all the things that we're doing there. All right, so I see a lot of you guys still commenting in. Hi, Laura, Mary, and Marcia. I see some other people joining us. All right, thank you guys so much for joining. Now, let's go ahead and dive into today's discussion, because it's not one that we really touch on a lot. We're always giving you a lot of ideas, but whenever it comes to being able to build loyalty in your brand and to your customers overall, being able to offer online web stores for your customers is growing in popularity and helping businesses increase their bottom line. All right, so the internet is where a lot of the shopping is happening now. And we want to be able to offer our products to our customers in that way, because it's easily accessible for our customers to be able to purchase things. But how can you make that experience for them different other than just a basic e-commerce store? All right, so one thing we notice in the industry that people are talking a lot about is experiential retail, and that your customers also have a hand in what custom product they are getting from you. So whether that's them selecting the design that goes on the garment, or offering personalization. There's a lot of different ways that you can really get on this opportunity and being able to offer an online store for your customers. So without further ado, we do have a video to share, so we're going to show you that so you can see a little bit about our Spirit Sale platform and how that's going to help you generate more revenue for online or e-commerce sales.
I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls. We've created Spirit Sale to make online stores for your customer simple, to help you grow your sales, to target markets like companies, athletics, schools, and more. I'd like to dive into this platform and show you how you can tap into e-commerce and really grow revenue in your business. Let's start by taking a look at exactly what you can create for your customer on the website. This is a sample store that we've built. And with the Spirit Sale subscription, you can build as many stores as you want. There's no limit. The idea is that you would build an environment where your customers can shop, whether that's for a Spirit Sale or whether that's for a long-standing store. As we scroll down through, you'll see there's a lot of customization that could be completed on any given website, and we make that process easy. Upload the client's logo, add custom image headers, and populate the store with products that they can buy on the spot with a credit card or offline payment. When you're talking about Spirit Sale, schools are definitely one of the top markets that we expect that decorators will want to reach. The other site I'd like to show you is for causes. As you'll see here, we have 4 different themes that you can customize from. This will be the second theme. Having additional customization options really allows you to create an environment for your customer to shop in that is not like any other that you'll create. Another powerful benefit of Spirit Sale is exactly how you can customize the products. As a shop owner, an apparel decorator, you can create products that have customization fields. As you'll see on the image on the screen, you can customize text that's integrated with the design. And it is live customization. There's also additional fields that you can add to any product to generate more revenue from your customers per product. If I click to add a name to the back of the t-shirt and I select that option, it adds another $5 to the purchase price, and I can make it my personalized name. That's another powerful feature of Spirit Sale. Another really cool feature I'd like to show you is the live effects that are in the system. To show you that, I've pulled up this Harlan Hawk store in this jersey that's been customized with glitter. We've built this product specifically for heat printers and incorporated all the material textures available from Stahls. So as you're building product listings, your customer that's shopping on the store can get a really nice clean visual of the product that they're purchasing, helping you to generate more revenue and really justify the value of glitter on the shirt. Again, live customization fields, even in glitter.
So that's just a quick snip of some of the opportunity that Spirit Sale has to offer. But a lot of the power in Spirit Sale is being able to create multiple stores for just one subscription. So you're unlimited on the amount of stores that you can offer to your clients, and that is what's really going to help you in the e-commerce world. Is if you do have just one basic store, but you want to make one specific to your customers, this is the bread and butter of SpiritSell. You're able to set up a store for any client, whether that is a local dance school, businesses, corporations, a web store specific to them so that they can log in and order their specific products instead of having to navigate through one large website where you're offering a bunch of different product. This also really helps for fundraising purposes. We also actually just added a countdown feature, so that will really help build store credit and more sales so that they see that they have to order in so many days or a certain amount of time. That's really going to push for them to order a lot faster. All right, so you're able to reach any market with this online platform because you can create any online store, as many as you want. So as we mentioned, completely unlimited to you and the certain customers that you are serving. Now that really just scratches the surface of everything that is involved with SpiritSell, and Josh will actually be joining you guys in a couple of weeks, December 16th, really diving in to the back end of everything and showing you operations and really how to build stuff. Now I'm going to demo a little bit later how that personalization and everything looks on the back end versus how the customer is viewing it a little later. But before we dive into that, we want to also iterate not only what it is to offer it online and in a platform such as that where the customers can go in and personalize and build credibility in your brand that way, but also being able to enhance visibility and style with unique placements. So this is probably my favorite garment to show that is representing that in a good way. So we do have our standard left chest logo here, and this is done in our high-vis color reflective, but we did two unique placements to add more profit opportunity for that. And this is something that we just heat printed on the Hotronix Fusion by using interchangeable platens so that we're able to print really unique places. And this is one of my favorite placements that we did, is the hood of this jacket, because you don't often see this printed with a heat transfer vinyl. More so often with like a cut and sew process or something like that with sublimation or even embroidery, but this was easily done with a 6x10 platen where we just added that personalization to the hood of this. All right, so those are two really unique placements that will really drive profit opportunity for you, because not only are you adding the brand to the left chest logo, which is a standard placement, but you're increasing the profit opportunity by doing the hood and the sleeve, or maybe even a back placement. All right, so this is another unique placement idea, is doing the pocket of the apparel. All right, so this is a branded piece of apparel, and again, what we're trying to aim to do here is build more visibility and style with unique placements. All right, so being able to use a bold logo in such a unique placement really goes a long way. And then we also did the personalization down the sleeve. All right, so why is this important to your e-commerce sales, and how heat printing these really enhances your profit opportunities, because not only are you able to represent those unique placements easily within the SpiritSell designer, but it's also achievable with just a heat press, because we offer all the different accessories and things to get those unique placements. Now, beyond just unique placements, what styles or finishes are trending in the industry that you're also able to incorporate into your e-commerce sales? One of those being dimensional finishes. All right, so we have a printable glitter, so not only are you able to achieve a very colorful piece and detail as well, but also a nice glitter finish. So that's what we've utilized here is our printable glitter. All right, minimal weeding, but a lot of detail, a nice gradient and color in this finish. Very opaque, but it adds that dimension that customers are looking for. So not only are you able to reach those specific niche markets like cheerleading and dance, but you're also getting those bright colors that really pop off the garment and catch a customer's eye. All right, so printable glitter is great for those dimensional products. If you're looking for even more dimension, consider the type of garment that you're offering as well. So Sherpa has been a very sought after product within the past year or so, and it's not going anywhere. This is continuing to trend. We're seeing it a lot across retail, but now being able to personalize this beyond just embroidery or patches, what we've used here is Flock 2, which is a velvet like heat transfer vinyl that has nice texture to it, and it also has dimension. So not only is this going onto this Sherpa garment, but it's looking very nice on there too without compromising the finish of the Sherpa. All right, so it's dimensional just enough so that it's not looking like something's just sitting on top of the Sherpa. It's actually sinking down into that and adhering very nicely. So Flock 2 is a great dimensional product specifically for Sherpa or any of those fuzzy fleece type garments that are trending in retail and now in the customized apparel space as well. Now, we do offer another product that's very dimensional, but it's more 3D effect in that it really pops off of the garment, and that is our Flex Style products. Now, these were printed with a lower heat press, which is known as our 360 hat heat press. All right, so that is a new innovation from Hottronics that has recently come out. And if you want to see that firsthand and haven't done so yet, you can find that video on our YouTube channel now where we're actually showing how to print these caps. But this is a very dimensional transfer. So you can see that it's more like a patch, more so than anything. And it really pops off the garment. It has dimension in both of these surfaces that you're seeing here. So these are both the matte finishes, all right, but it really takes logos to the next level. All right, so we did this cap with the Flex Style, and it really is amazing to be able to feel on the garment as well. But you're able to represent that very easily through Spirit Cell by just using the imagery on the caps and everything. You're able to upload all of your different products that you want to be able to use there, or even choose from the custom products that we have in there as well. All right, so some of the other trends that we did mention earlier are those patterns that are you're able to use and load in there. And Josh showed in that video that you're able to get a true glitter texture. So the customer is actually seeing what that end product is actually representing so that you can see and get a better selling point out of that as well. All right, and then we also have some other really trendy pieces that I want to point out. This one specifically because it's utilizing our SimStitch product, which is a simulated twill to mimic the look of embroidery. So this actually has a simulated zigzag stitch on here, but all we had to do was heat press that twill, and then we layered the reflective finish on top of that to give it a two-tone look that looks embroidered even though it's just heat applied. All right, so you can see that zigzag stitch in there, and now we have what looks like an embroidered reflective applique, but all we had to do was heat apply it. And reflective does go a long way. We're using it in a lot of different scenarios. It goes beyond just your municipalities that have to have that ANSI certification, where we recommend using the 3M reflective. This color reflective we're using specifically for that retail trend that we're seeing often, that tonal or black on black print. So we used our black reflective that looks like very charcoal on here, and it's picking up a lot of reflection, but it is more of a matte finish until the light hits it and shows silver. but tonal looks are easily to represent on there as well. So not only is being able to create your customized stores for your clients a big profit opportunity for selling on e-commerce, but being able to represent all the unique styles and finishes that you can achieve just with heat printing. All right, and not only that, one key thing, and once I get my computer loaded here, is being able to add personalization. So whenever you're adding personalization to a product, you're able to increase that profit opportunity overall. So we could sell this for $22 to $25, but if we wanted to offer a name on the back, we could represent that through Spirit Sale, saying your name here, and be able to increase our profit from $25 to $28 by upcharging $3 for a name. All right, so for example, I do have a store loaded here at Elaine Boutique, and this is, the concept here is personalization for everything. So not only do we have some graphic tees here that match what accessories we're selling, so that whenever they see the two paired together, they're more likely to buy both of them together as opposed to one or the other, but they're able to add personalization. So instead of this monogram here, I can go to my text over here and put in my actual monogram, and that will start representing that for me on this example. Okay, so they're able to easily add their personalization to these accessories. Now, let's show a little bit of what else you're able to achieve. So we're over on the Bellevue School District store, and here you can see that we're able to personalize the basketball text to whatever sport we want. All right, and because this is something that's already created, and you can get that for an additional $1 to the $20 t-shirt, which is showing represented here. Let's show how much more profit opportunity we can achieve with this. So in the back end, we have the product shown through the designer, and this designer is the DIY designer, so you can import any designs that you already have created for your customer. So that's what is being shown here, and this was the original text, and what we did to offer this profit piece is the allow, edit, and the optional selection. So they're able to add their sport there. Now, if I go to the back of the t-shirt, there's nothing there, but if we want to be able to add an additional customization piece, all I'd have to do is click add and select text and type in your name and select a font and then click OK, and that will generate there on the screen for me. All right, so I can adjust this however I want, and instead of showing one customization piece, I can show two now. So I have the ability to make my customer edit this with their specific name. All right, and I can make this optional and name the pricing label there so they know exactly what they're being charged the extra $3 for. All I have to do is click save there. And then before I do that, I want to manage the variance for this. So if I want my fee to show up for that additional cost, I would edit that here, and then it would show up on my product page. All right, so all I have to do is refresh this, and then it'll take me to the back. It's going to show both of those design selections. So we have soccer for the front. If I want to change that to basketball, I can do that. And then if I want to go to the back and type in my name, let's say it's for Tyler, I can do that there. All right, so it's very easy to add personalization. If I want to colorize that text, I have the ability to do that as well. Instead of just keeping it a black font, we want it to match the front. I'll go back to this and change that color from being black to one of the colors I'm already using. So it'll show me what colors are in use in this designer. So we're gonna go with the purple color, and then I'll save that and it'll change. So anytime you save anything in here, it's automatically going to update that for the customer's view. So that's going to be the biggest difference from you being in the back end and what you're seeing versus what the customer is seeing. So you were able to make this edit, you're able to add a name, and then they just select what size they want, what color t-shirt, so you're able to drop different colors in there, and then they just add it to cart and sign out at that point. And they just make their purchase, and all of that will be updated on the back end. Anytime a customer makes a purchase, all of this information is going to be filled in there, so you know exactly what you have to do on the production side of things. Now I do see some comments coming in, so let's take a look at those. Okay, so just got an order for a swim team for Sherpa. Excited to make them with flock. Yes, very easy to do with flock, surprisingly. I was very surprised at first working with the Sherpa how easily flock was to put on that, and it still has that very high-end look to it. All right, and Gina asked, can you layer on top of SimStitch? Yes, you can layer a lot of our heat transfer vinyl on here, aside from the ones that you are using specifically for nylon only. So the twill is a polyester base, so all of our heat transfer vinyl is compatible to layering on top of SimStitch. We've done it with glitter flake patterns, a lot of different ways, so that you can make it as though it's a applique type of effect. All right. All right, so if you guys happen to have any questions about Spirit Sale specifically and all the opportunity that that can bring to your e-commerce sales, feel free to comment those in. We do have free demos that we're offering. So if you would like an actual demo of the store that's going to be more specific to you and your customer and who you plan to use this for, you can visit that at spiritsell.com and request a demonstration for that. All right, and as I mentioned, Josh is going to be revisiting us in a couple weeks to go over more of the back end stuff so you can see what production is looking like and really the framework of building a store, which is only 6 steps, surprisingly. All right, so that's the conclusion of this week's morning show on making web stores more profitable with heat printing. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook page, and we will see you next week. Thanks.